So you're looking at heavy duty staplers and tacking guns and the like, and what I have here is the Stanley Zero TR250. This is a heavy duty stapler and nail gun. It takes brad nails up to 15mm and it takes staples up to 14mm. So quite a handy application. Let's get it out of its packet so that I can show you what it does. It's got a couple of great features on. There's on the bar here, you can see there's a little locking mechanism. I'm sure if the camera zooms in they can get that. So we can clip that down over the trigger and that will lock that to save anybody doing any unnecessary damage. On this side, at the back end of the staple gun, there's a plus or a minus, so it's heavy for heavy fixing or light fixing. That's ever so easy to use. Sometimes they're not that easy to use on staple guns. And on the front, if I turn that round again, if the camera can zoom in on this little piece here, we've got quite a good feature, which is a cable guide. If the camera see that coming out of there? If I turn that dial down, you can see this little cable guide there, and that's for making sure that your staples, if you're stapling cables to a surface, we don't recommend you do this with electric cables, but telephone cables and the like, it's to make sure that you locate the staple over the wire, which is a really handy facility to have. I can demonstrate. If the camera goes down, you can see that I've already stapled this little piece of wire to this thing, and I can actually feel that in position now, and I can be sure that the staple is fired each side of the wire. There's no fear of puncturing the wire. It also lifts the staple off the surface a little bit, so we can be sure that we don't absolutely squash the wire with the staple. So that's how the stapler works. As I said, it takes staples up to 15mm or 14mm in the case of staples. To release the mechanism, it's really simple. You just push the trigger, drop the staples out, and then what we'll do is we'll put some brad nails in there. These go up to 15mm. It's important, of course, that the point faces downwards. Snap that off so it fits, and the brads go in on the left hand side of the gun, and I'll demonstrate on this piece of paper here so that you can see the head of the brad. Set that so it sticks up a little bit. I hope you can see that. I've left the cable locator in place so that the head of the brad sticks up a little bit, and you can see that that's going to fix pretty much anything you want of the given size down onto the surface without any effort. It's absolutely it's a great tool to have in your tool bag.